How's it going, guys? JTJudgment here, and welcome back to another legend review in FIFA 15 Ultimate Team. Now, as you can tell by the title and on the screen right about now, we're going to be taking a look at Brian Laudrup today. That's right, guys. We're going to be taking a look at one of the new legends available in Ultimate Team. Fingers crossed that EA will start releasing them regularly now, guys, and we'll be able to get through the new ones very, very soon. I honestly have no idea why EA are taking so damn long to release the new legends into this game. Before we know it, FIFA 16 is going to be out, and there's still going to be legends that need to be released in this game. It's crazy how slow EA are at releasing them in FIFA 15. I honestly don't understand why they just didn't release them all at the start of the year. That would have been much, much better. But enough of that rant, guys. We're going to be taking a look at Brian Laudrup today. Is he worth the coins, and is he worth buying for yourselves? Now, let me go through some of the pick of the bunch of his in-game stats, giving you guys an idea on what he does possess. He does have 85 attack positioning, 88 acceleration, and 87 on sprint speed and reactions. He's got 90 dribbling, 88 ball control, 84 finishing, and 84 short passing. So those are some of the best of his in-game stats, guys. Let me go through the weaknesses that I did find with this card first. One of the big ones is that his weak foot isn't the best. I mean, he's got 3-star weak foot, and it really did disappoint me. You're not going to be challenging keepers from a distance with the 3-star weak foot unless you get extremely lucky all the time. And Brian Laudrup was missing very, very simple chances from inside the box with his weak foot. On his right foot inside the box, I got to say his finishing is awesome. I had no problems. But with his weak foot, it was a completely different story. His strength was really bad. I mean, his strength stat in game I don't think is that bad, but in game he was just muscled off the ball very easily. And if you pay in, what is he, 1.3 million coins right now for a legend striker who has the height that Brian Laudrup has, I expected him to be a little bit stronger than he did turn out to be, so that was a bit of a disappointment. His aerial ability for me was pretty bad. Like I said, his height is, I guess, is decent for a striker. I think he's like 6'1" or 6'2", so you would expect a player of that height to get his head on the ball at times when you cross it in, but he didn't jump to attempt to take the ball or anything like that. And if he did manage to get his head to the ball, then the accuracy was terrible and the power was pretty much non-existent behind it. So, you know, aerial ability was pretty bad. And one of the biggest weaknesses that I found for myself is that his long shots were really bad. Now, inside the box, his finishing was insane. I had no problems, but when the instant I tried to take a long shot with him, he just failed and he hit it a mile wide. So unfortunately, I gotta say, Brian Laudrup is a legend that I do not recommend if you have to have good long shots in your strikers. Positives, pretty much anything else, guys. I mean, for a striker, he has got awesome pace, 87 pace on the card. I got to agree with that stat. He was outpacing a lot of defenders, and once you find that little bit of space in the defense, you can break through, use his awesome burst of acceleration, break through, and once he hits his top sprint speed, guys, it's going to be very difficult to stop him unless you have, you know, some of the team of the year defenders or something like that. His finishing inside the box, like I mentioned, is absolutely insane. His positioning I had no problems with. He's got perfect work rates, guys, for a striker, high attacking and low defending. Couple that with the 85 attack positioning stat, then that means you're going to be in the position, or the player is going to be in the position that you need him to be in, or at least should be, all the time, and I had no problems there. I also had no problems with him making runs on his own, guys, so that made me enjoy him that much more. His passing was pretty awesome as well. Now, I've said it a lot of times in the past, a lot of people will probably argue the fact that, you know, passing in a striker is not something you necessarily need, but for all I know, there could be loads of people watching this video, guys, that like to have passing in their strikers, and seeing as this is a review, I like to get every point covered. So, you know, passing is pretty decent with him. He's got 4-star skills, so skillers will like using him that much more. He's got perfect work rates, like I've already mentioned, and his dribbling and ball control, wow, definitely one of the bigger surprises with this card. He's got 88 dribbling on the card, guys, but I gotta say, he felt as though his dribbling should have been in the low 90s. It was absolutely fantastic. So if you know what you're doing with, you know, the LT-RT dribbling technique, week, then this guy is going to be one hell of an addition for your team. Final thoughts on the legend Brian Laudrup. I've got to say he is definitely worth his current price tag of 1.3 million coins or somewhere around that. He played to the standard of a player that should be worth that much in my opinion. He was fantastic. Yes, he's got bad long shots and that is a massive downside for me, but when I think of all the other positives and strengths that he does bring to the game, it outweighs it completely, and I had an absolute blast using him, guys. So that's going to wrap up this Brian Laudrup review. If you did enjoy this video, and as always, if it did help you decide whether or not to buy him yourself, then a like is greatly appreciated, guys. Subscribe now for more to come in the future, and as always from me, please take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.